day I die.
Lead Kim, the first rap bitch to shake up the charts. Act like I ain't the leader of this million bitch march. Who got y'all rocking the Prada, the Gucci, Dior, Chanel, Versace, and Louis? Please, I'm the reason this rap game is unisex. I'm the reason bitches want bigger breasts. Show some respect where respect is due. Without who? Without me, there'd be no you.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Sweets the Queen. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing some cornrows. Now, this is the first time I ever cornrow my own hair, y'all. And, you know, for the haters, you know, y'all go over there on Instagram. They was mad about my DL Whisperer video. That had them mad. I had them talking about my hair and stuff, which I already knew they was going to do. But, so y'all go watch that video. But, so right now, I'm just getting the blow dry. You know, I had a washing set probably not too long ago. But, I mean, everybody has their own, you know, when hair should be washed, how often, and all that, rules, or whatever the case may be. I try to do a little short form and long form filming. That's why you have this angle, but it didn't last long. So, we're back to blow drying. I was parting my hair. I had a specific cornrow style that I wanted to do, and I attempted, but then I ended up having to do something else. So I started to try to do this curvy, you know, these curvy braids. This is the braiding gel that I'm using. And, you know, for the girlies with the nails, use the back of your nail to get the product, you know, so it's not under your nail. So, yeah, back to, you know, we putting the product in our hair. I was trying to do these curvy cornrows that I had saw on some girl. They was cute. I was like, oh, I think I'm going to try that. You know what I'm saying? But I attempted, and, yeah. So, I'm trying to part my hair the best to my ability with a mirror in the back, a mirror in the front. Y'all know how y'all do. You know how you, when you're doing your own hair. So I tried to part to the best of my abilities, and my parts was a little crooked. My parts was a little crooked in the end, but listen, this is again the first time. So I'm, you know, still trying to make my parts and all of that. I really was trying to do this. Oh my God, it was so cute. How the curvy cornrows. But anyway, I'm just trying to, you know, part my hair, make sure the parts is as straight as I could make them. You know, make sure, you know, fingers crossed. You know, this is the hair. I had them all, you know, prepared on the rack. Definitely helps. The hair braiding rack definitely helps. So here we go with this first braid. And I'm doing the feed in braiding method. There's plenty of videos on YouTube of how to do feed in braids and things like that. So yeah, I started braiding with my connecting, you know, feeding in the hair, adding in. But y'all, this first, if y'all gonna hear me say this throughout the video, never again. Never again. I would rather do box braids or individual braids in my hair than cornrows again, because I have to try to make sure the parts are straight. The hair, it was just a lot, y'all. It was just a lot. I'm not sure if you guys can tell the frustration in my face, but the braid was just not coming out. I had to take it out. It just was not coming out how I wanted this to come out. So I just had to do straight backs. It was just like, you know what? Forget the curvy style. We're just going to go with the regular straight backs. This is your first time. You're doing too much. Let's just go with the straight backs. You know what I'm saying? So then I just started the braid over just straight back, because it was giving too much, y'all. It was giving too much. Now, you guys, I'm left-handed, so my braids may veer to the left a little bit. I'm not sure which way, how the camera looks to you or how the screen looks to you guys, but my braids may veer to the left a little bit because I'm left-handed, so I kind of like, I guess, lean more towards that side when I'm braiding, and it looks like I think it gets better as I go across. But yeah, so if my braids are not like really centered in the part, that's why. I'm coming back in with some blow drying. I figured, it would help me along the way. Like, help with the parts, help making the hair straighter and things like that. I was trying to, to the best of my abilities. Like the parts, I felt like they were more so straight in the front where I could see, but the back part, it just gave, let's just cross our fingers and hope and pray, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yes, let's cross our fingers and hope and pray, because, yeah. But, the hair, it just, like I said, never again, y'all. It was getting tangled. It, like, it just was doing too much. I don't know if it was the hair itself or, because I'm new to, no, I'm not new to cornrows, but I'm new to cornrowing my own hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where I can't see hair. Like, I got 4 braids done. Like I said, they go to the left a little bit. They go to, that middle part. I was going for 12 braids, but I guess the way my head is set up, it just gave 10. So once I got to this part, I was really trying to get that middle part. The middle part is serious. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing 5 and 5 on each side. I had to put the glasses on to make sure the middle part was, all that. But yeah, y'all, it just never again. I wanted to turn around for y'all so y'all could see what was going on in the back, and what I meant by, like, the parts was, what they call that? I was about to say give and take, shake and go, touch and go. The parts of the back was touch and go, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was trying, but yeah, the hair kept getting tangled, and I feel like too, I should have added more hair. I feel like I could have kept going with the hair adding, as far as the size of the braids in the back, especially. I feel like I could have kept going. So I'm about, halfway through. I'm, blow drying some more, blow drying the hair through, to make sure that the parts, the hair is at least as straight as that it can be. So, I just kept going with the braids, with the feet in here. And I wish I also too would have kept count of how many pieces I was adding into each braid, because I feel like that would help more for symmetry. I wasn't like counting them. I just was kind of like going, but I feel like I misstep sometimes, so the braids I feel like are definitely uneven. Definitely uneven, y'all. But like I said, I just kept going. Braid, I'm like, I don't like it. Like, I didn't like the way it started, so I had ended up taking that one out. I'm like, no, this one has to come out. And the number of times that I had to start a braid over or to take some hair out, it's like with the feet in hair, if you make one wrong move on the flip of the hair or how you flip the hair, it messes up the whole braid, y'all. I had to take out a couple of braids, put the glasses on to make sure, like, so I can see make sure I can see how I'm starting, what's going on. Like, it never again. And it's so funny because I feel like I have the skills I want to do somebody else's hair. I could do somebody else's hair like this. Like, I would love to do somebody else's hair like this. It would look way, way, way much, Salon Day Sweets, y'all. Y'all go check out my Salon Day Sweets videos. It's a playlist. Y'all go check out all my playlists, matter of fact. But, yeah, like, I would love to do somebody else's hair like this to see how it would, to see how it will come out. Look at the hair. Look at this. Look at the tangleness. Look at that. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, the way the hair kept. And like I said, one wrong move, one wrong flip of the hair, you grab the hair the wrong way, it messes up the whole braid. You have to take some hair out and do it again. So this was a very tedious process, and I don't know, you guys. Maybe if I would have counted the pieces I needed for each braid, maybe that would have helped as well. But I can't do this. Like, I can't, like, how people just do their own hair all the time. Like, I've done box braids like a good 3 to 4 times. Like, the individual. It probably wasn't boxed. It probably wasn't boxed. It probably was, the crescent parts, the little grab hair piece part. Probably wasn't boxed. But I braided my own hair, and it didn't take. Well, no, I wouldn't. Okay, it took longer, but it wasn't as tedious. And look at the hair coming out, the hair getting tangled. Like, box braids, individual braids are not like this. So we're finally getting down to the last couple of braids, you guys. This second to last braid, I definitely had to take that one out and do it over off camera. But we're finally getting down to like the last 2 braids, and it just was like, oh my god, I would never do this again. Like, as I'm going, I'm like, I already started. I have all the hair out. I have to just keep going. But you see my face, you guys. You see it, like, I just was like over this, taking out another braid. Like, I just was so over this, you guys. So never again. But the haters, like I said in the beginning of the video, they was on my, I'm not gonna use profanity words, they was on my body, let's just sit it like that, about my hair in the DL Whispery. That's all they could come for. Oh, your hair, comb your hair, comb your hair. Hair was combed by the time they was already saying the comments. Like, it was just, but whatever, So, but yeah, you guys, like, I'm finally down to the last braid. Y'all go watch my videos, stop playing. Y'all go watch my videos and stop playing. But yeah, this was, I would love, like I said, I would love to do this in, in a head that I can see. A head that I can see, because the style is cute. I feel like my daughter claims she don't want the style, but the style is cute, especially the style that I wanted to do with the curvy, like, straight backs. The curvy straight backs is crazy. But yeah, the style that I wanted to do was cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I want to do this on somebody else's head. I would just go, I need to get my hair done by somebody else. But I appreciate, yeah, you see this braid, y'all? I definitely took that one out. That was, look at this loose crack. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? Loose, like, I definitely took that one thin. It was loose and thin. But I definitely took that one out and did it over. But you guys, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all go check out my videos. Like, y'all subscribe, stop playing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is the bag, like I said. But like I said, my parts was crazy, but it's alright. My hair is in the style.